I'm curious. I've been with it since 2000. I've been the lead in it for most of the years, but in the last few years, there's been a change. And this year, beautifully enough, the two of you, Linda and Brian, you've agreed to become part of the team. So, what calls you to be part of the East Coast Intensive this year? You want to go first, Linda?
Sure, sure. I think the word is call. Um, I was called to constellation work in, I think, 2005, 2006, when I read an article on
Mm-hmm.
constellation work and made a decision to follow up on it because Annie Block Pearl was quoted and she was in New York City. And before I could follow up, she literally sent me an email inviting me to one of her workshops. And I felt that that was, and that's how my life kind of works. It comes to me. Um, and that's the same thing that happened with the Constellation ECI. Um, you sent an email. It sounded I felt so special that you invited me to be a part of the planning committee. And it came at a time when I was starting to think about retirement from my regular practice of systems therapy. And I said, well, this might be a way to start to move out of just what I was doing into something more creative. I had been running workshops and, getting a nice size. And then we started doing some work with ancestors. And it's kind of interesting because constellation work helped me see where I was stuck in my life and how to get out of it. But it also opened me up to the blessings that I received from my ancestors. And I liked, Brian reminded me that today when we just did an opening grounding exercise for ourselves. Um, and so I've been in the last, I guess 9 months, I've really started to actively um, engage with a couple of my ancestors. And one of them literally brought me people to a workshop. It's a whole long story, but I feel like your call and my connection with my ancestors has confirmed for me that this is the next chapter of my life, is to be doing more work with constellations and to be more open to venues like this retreat that just felt so right, especially that we're planning to look at where does constellation work go from here. To be part of that just felt very exciting to me.